totally new layout now. Good Lord. Every time I come in, there's another layout here. Oh. How is your meat? Let's see. Let's see if we can get out of here today without being smashed. We can't see anything. We've got zero visibility. We got buses running around. Let's pull in front of the bus. That's always a fan favorite. Hello, CSM. I would love to be your Valentine. I always like those little Valentine little hearts. What the heck? This guy's running a blower? Really, dude? We're running a blower? What the heck? What kind of sense does that make? Huh? Hello, Alan. Happy Valentine's Day. Nino, my girl, how are you? Let's see. I'm trying to get used to the new layout every time I come on here. It's something new. Blush, beam, no filter, crush. Crazy. Should we do black and white today? Let's see. What a dick thing, man. Let's see, how do we get rid of this thing? Put it around. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Oh man, I had to give somebody the goat head today. Goat head. Goat head, man. You look like you're in a hurry there. I don't want to hold you up, bro. There it is. Brenda, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day, my girl. Oh, well, Brenda, thank you, sweetie. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, man. Brenda, thank you, honey. You know, I'm trying to see this thing now, and this damn thing takes up the whole... I can't believe it. The writing is totally over top of the whole deal. Thank you, honey. It makes me goofy happy. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah, Brenda is just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. She is just so generous. I mean, there's a lot of generous people on my channel. But I'm just saying, for the little bit of time that she's able to spend here. Hi, Queenie. Happy Valentine's Day. There you go, babe. How are you? Good to see you. I'm trying to get used to the new layout here. As usual, they're always switching up something on here. We've got miserable weather today, of course. Clammy, wet, crazy. Yeah, Brenda is very kind. I so wish she could spend more time here, but she's hard working. Queen, how are you, honey? I love it when all the ladies are like, "Oh, you're my Valentine." Yeah, the guys too. I like it. I like it a lot. What do we got here? We got a trash can. What do we got? A shopping cart. The weather's miserable. Everybody's in a bad mood. All the guys down here, we'll check them out later. They're all selling Valentine's goodies, flowers and stuffed bears and tchotchkes for Valentine's Day. Who doesn't like a nice tchotchke? Okay, all right. Hey, Smelly, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, all the babes. Hold on a minute. I got to answer this message real quick. Stand by, guys. Moderators, tell people just stand by for a minute. All right, here we are. All right, I'm going to pick up some shrimp. Dinner tonight. Hey, it's your mommy's birthday. Congratulations, Mommy. Oh, she's got that jackfruit in there. Man, I'd hate to get hit in the head with one of those things. Holy smoke. Cindy talks. Where is she? Cindy talks. There she is. There she is. How are you, Cindy? Happy Valentine's Day. I think Cindy's got a boyfriend. I think, hey Linda, I think she's got a new beau in her life. Hello, Tom from Ipswich, Suffolk, UK. She said in capitals. I don't. It's like, Rosie, I'm gonna smack you in the head. you just talk such BS all the time. I still can't believe they fenced that in over there. Isn't that unbelievable? You can't even get back to the good stuff anymore. Woo! Watch that truck. I'm gonna be single. What the heck? Seems to be the new trend. I think 50% of people 20 to 40 just aren't gonna get married. I just don't see that. I think society's adjusting to that. Black Eagle. Let's see. There's Brenda. You're just so sweet, honey. You're just so sweet, right? Black Eagle, I've never even seen you on a chat, a comment, or anything, so I don't feel inclined to answer your question. What are your plans? What are your plans? What are your plans? Yeah, that's right. Just gonna have some noodles tonight. I mean, look at the weather we get. It's raining constantly, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, I don't know Black Eagle. I've never seen him before, but he's never left a comment on a video. He's never done anything, so he's new to me. Happy Valentine's Day, lurker. No offense, but if I don't know you, I don't feel very inclined to just come out and answer personal questions. So. Oh, did you cry a little bit today? Oh, I don't know why, honey. I can't imagine a gal like you freewheeling out there. I made a nice steak dinner tonight. That is awesome. That's good. I'm just having noodles. I got some shrimp tonight. You know, it's been Ash Wednesday, so it's been kind of a quiet day. Diane comments on all my videos, yeah, and I comment on hers. She was in the chat maybe last Friday, I think. She kicked $1.99 my way, so yeah, she's still around. You know, we text a lot behind the scenes. But she takes her nights and makes content and stuff. And she gets all giddy and excited. All of her Temu hauls and other stuff come in. All that she gets all that stuff comes in. Okay, Black Eagle. Yeah, well, my apologies. So I think she enjoys doing her haul videos and things. Brenda's alright. Brenda always makes me laugh. Yeah, we know, Eagle. You're talking your head off here too, right? So, always a red flag warning. Happy days. Hey, Helen, how are you? What's going on? Yeah, I like being a Valentine. I like it when the ladies. Did you see that thumbnail I have? Yeah, she likes to keep Temu in business, and she enjoys doing it. So I tell her, keep on. Hey, Robbie, happy Valentine's Day, handsome. I tell her to keep doing what you're doing, right, and enjoy yourself. Don't chase the money. Don't just do it because you enjoy it, okay? And everything else will fall into place. Everything else will fall into place. So, it's not much we can do. I mean, I'm hoping it might clear up. I haven't looked at the blobby radar screen yet. Hey, Zach B, how are you? Let's see, we got Robbie in here. Do you and your husband have anything that you got planned tonight? Oh no, no more. My Elon Musk. Oh, hey, look, Cindy, stop giving me money, honey. Okay. Right? Well, Black Eagle, just stop talking about it, okay? I don't even know you, all right? And you come in and you don't comment on any of my videos or anything. You go right into asking personal questions. I mean, what's the point? I got people that have been here for 11 years that have never asked me something like that. Not that they're not allowed to, but I'm not going to have somebody I don't know just come in and dominate a conversation. So you're welcome to stay. We did an early celebration, opposite schedules. Yeah, that's cool. I always see Robbie's always in the thick of stuff, right? I always see like his watching him at night when he's just laying it out, man. I used to be like that back in the day, Robbie, in 2014, 15. 16, and then I got mellowed out. What's up, Magda? How you doing? What's going on? Our socialist warrior, nice to see you tonight. My heart goes out to everybody in Kansas City. It's a terrible way. Hey, vampire, it's a terrible way to celebrate is to have a Super Bowl parade and then have somebody open fire. Cindy, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. Cindy's amazing. Other people tell you, Magda, that I'm spreading something else on Valentine's Day, so I don't know what they mean, right? Yeah, you got a mouth on you, but you're highly entertaining. You speak well, and that's very important. That's very important too. On here, yeah. So I didn't do much today because of the raining. I'm cooking prison spaghetti tonight. Yeah. I want to see how much those cases of Hunt's prison spaghetti sauce go for. The traditional Hunt's traditional sauce. I think it's like a 20, maybe a 20-ounce can. I want to see what those things go for on like delivered. I don't know. They're really good value. I mean, you can take it, you can spike it up a little bit. Hey, Ghost, you saw last night, if you saw my YouTube short, I only put up one little shorty today. Keep your fingers off the block button. I'm not blocking anybody. Uh, we know that never works out. I don't intend to block anybody. It's just, it just amazes me that people you've never seen ever on a comment, on a video, will just come in and ask the most personal things. We were talking about violence. Yeah, we know how that happened before. We were, Alan. There'll be no putting a horse back in the barn in terms of violence and things. You can use tomato soup in a can of tomato in a pinch. Pretty good. I was wondering about that today, Christina. I got a lot of ketchup now. Right, I bought it. Naomi sent me some, and I wonder if I could. Magda, I don't. At my age, and as long as I've been on YouTube, my 12th year, I don't really care about either of them anymore. I'm just here to do what I'd like to do, and just enjoy and do the things I'd like to do. It's an old channel. It's a channel that's way past its sell-by date. I don't have any illusions of grandeur on here. I'm just here because I enjoy myself, and that's about it. So, right. By the way, happy Valentine's Day. Right, so, thank you. Now, I wondered as I was saying. I was wondering, hey Julie, I was wondering because I thought about this ketchup. I wonder if a pinch, because I worry about the vinegar and I worry about like the brown sugar doesn't it use brown sugar or something, and tomato, it uses tomatoes, vinegar, and I guess brown sugar or something. I don't know. I just worry about how that would, I know you'd have to, I was actually thinking about taking a thing of tomato paste and putting it into it. And I worried a little bit about the sweet edge of it. That's all. Just a little bit about the sweet edge of it. The bicycle customization, I think people approved of it last night. But I want to tell you, you get out there amongst those people last night, and they got some light shows that are just precision. So it's a little embarrassing. The Taylor Swift conspiracy and the Chiefs. I don't know. I'm at a loss for what to say about that, Robbie. It's just that I'm gobsmacked. I don't know what the hell to say about it. I mean, I just they had a lot of mercy on us, right? They only did like 6 or 7 cutaways, so I was able to watch a football game. But I don't know. She seems like a decent person. They recommend a little sugar in your sauce. Yeah. That's it. That's it. No offense, Black Eagle. It's just, it would be nice if you would actually commented on some videos and things instead of just, come right in driving with that. But I've pretty much been around for a long time, so I know what goes on in here. There's no surprises to me. So, oh, this rain, man. I couldn't believe it that the rain came back. Well, Alan Gentry told me the rain is coming back, and here it is. Another day, another rainy day. Let's see out here. See, they've changed all the things about that. Changed all. Yeah, see that? It's another rainy day. Another rainy day. So, is anybody doing anything special for Valentine's Day or anything? YouTube must. I don't know. Every time I turn around, they're switching the screen here for mobile. It used to be the things were on the bottom. Now they're on the side. I mean, it doesn't mean anything to you guys, but it's gotten pretty crazy. I wish they would just have a format and stick with it, because otherwise it gets a little difficult to deal with all the time. I don't know if anybody can see the weather radar, whether we have a blob coming towards us or whether the blob is past. 3 more storms, including this one. So we have 2 more, including this one. So, yeah, okay. You earned it. You worked. You did with the. Now you do would make. Thank you, sweetie. You're just such a wonderful supporter there, Brenda. I'm so happy. I'm just very grateful. I'm very, 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 very grateful. Thank you, sweetie. And, Cindy and Alan, all the kind people that regularly support the channel. It's very appreciated here. That's all right, Magda. What's going on with you today? Did they give you Valentine's flowers at university today? Like, no, Rosie. Marx didn't have a bit of romanticism, and I mean, hell, look at the guy. All right. They gave me coal, right? I have to laugh. Some of these birds. Middle of summertime, we'll be looking for this winter water. Yeah, I'm not, Elon, I'm looking forward to Sunday. I'm getting out of town, man. I'm going to be in Vegas, and it just looks like every day is going to be sunny with 60 degrees, 64 is a high, and 45 is a low. It's going to be perfect, right? So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Yeah, I don't know what they do with the rain. I mean, I know all of our reservoirs are full. That's for sure. Hey, Luther, how are you? I think that's the main. History proves is sweet, but he's old enough to be my. Oh man, you imagine some old communist, some old burned out communist bird taking Magda out for oh, too funny. Professor Crumley, full professor, tenured, will never leave, and just comes in once in a while to do a lecture now. That's it, right? Political Science 101. Yeah, I hope so, Alan. I hope we build in a strong high pressure system over the Humboldt Basin. I saw the shooting. I commented on that beginning in Lurker, and it's just oh man, I don't know what to say about it. I'm sure, I don't know whether it was gang thug related or what it was. It just doesn't seem random. Things are as bad, nobody is retiring. They send out emails begging for people to retire. Well, I know that college enrollments have probably peaked here. I think the word's kind of gone out that when people like Elon Musk and some of these people start preaching that it's a waste of time to get a college degree and stuff, then there's going to be ramifications. Plus, the eligible population to go into college is shrinking, and it's bound to shrink dramatically in the years ahead. So the smart colleges build robust continuing education, and they build robust adult education courses. I talk smack about Elon. What do you say about him? What's right? He's a freewheel. He's freewheeling. You have to admire success. Going nowhere seems they're going to these colleges. It did turn into a money grab, and it appears that society as a whole has to pay the price for mass education at a higher level, with the student loans and all that stuff. Once again, a prime example of the privatization of profit and the socialization of loss. He's one entitled to being made Twitter worse. I don't think he's as bad as Rupert Murdoch. Well, he kind of came from a silver spoon family, right? But he's a very insightful thinker. I mean, some people might even say revolutionary. Hey, Kelly, happy Valentine's Day, babe. Some might even say revolutionary in nature. He just speaks what's on his mind. So I don't think he's ever going to get into politics, but he just says what's on his mind. Right? He's like the Larry David of the business world. I'm freezing here in a dress. What, are you out on a date, honey? Are you on a date now, or are you working the corner, or what are we doing in a dress? Are we what's happening in the schools? A lot of kids can read in there. I don't know. I guess as long as we can teach gender theory and all that. You have Amanda here nearly. She is like I know, but Amanda Hug and Kiss is more. Let's just say she's more. She's not that you aren't. She's Southern refined. So I don't know. Well, Kelly, I don't know what you're doing, honey. Tell me what's going on. I mean, I don't know. Are you, did you have a date for Valentine's Day? Did you, I mean, just tell me what's going on, honey. Talk to me like I'm a fifth grader. Tell me what you're doing. Make me jealous. Brings in the fruits with their sweetness, and I pour on it. Well, I don't know, Magda. You're an intelligent person. So is Amanda. Oh, we went to the Mandarin buffet. That's nice. Your boyfriend, the Canadiens fan. I hope that Go Donnie and Craig Sr. are doing okay. Go Donnie, I haven't seen for a long time. Craig comes in once in a while. I haven't seen Joey D. He hasn't answered. I've Gmailed him and other stuff, and I haven't gotten any answer. Harvard comes in third at net worth endowment. I think some colleges for a lot of people don't even pay to go if you get into some of the elite. I don't know, but if you're going to go and study underwater basket weaving and then you're going to go on TikTok or YouTube shorts and you're going to cry and moan because you have two advanced degrees and they won't even hire you to polish shoes in the lobby of the Waldorf in New York. I mean, how is that my concern, right? Right. Be a plumber. People are always very happy to see the plumber come and unclog their drains and stuff. Oh, and it's like, oh, you were only here for 20 minutes and you're charging me $600. Hey, it's like you don't pay for the hourly. You pay for outcomes. You pay for me to come in here and use my expertise, right? That's it. So what you say is you want to penalize me for being wise. I actually don't teach or history. I teach English. Oh, nice. English is a very difficult subject. I always had a lot of respect for English majors in college because they had to work their ass off. They had to read 2 or 3 full books a week, and they were constantly writing, constantly. Yeah, why work? Christina, some people need the mental feedback about it, right? Right. A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Good Lord, man. Make up your mind. Which was it, right? Charles Dickens. I would have killed to weave a basket. Well, then you should have been a sociology major, right? Or, I don't know, a fine arts, right? Or a thespian, right? In the dramatic arts. Ooh, to be or not to be? That is the question. Hey, then goes like a fart in church. That's it. That's it, Alan. Did I get roses today? No, I only got ashes today, honey. No roses those days. Hey, Barry, happy Valentine's Day of wine and roses. Loo doo doo. It's where I want to see that movie. I want to see that movie, Jack Lemmon and Anne Bancroft. Or what is it now? Lee Remick, Days of Wine and Roses. Maybe Anne Bancroft was in that. I don't know. What the hell? Lee Remick. Thank you, Amanda. Do 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 do. But it has been just been continuously raining, and we haven't had that real heavy, windy rain that we had a week ago. But it's just been steadily just coming down. So it kind of cuts the guts out. It's called Days of Wine and Roses. What was your favorite book? I guess I always enjoyed, he was in, you should like this, Magda, Theodore Dreiser, good socialist, right? I enjoyed An American Tragedy. I thought it was a very compelling writing in that. I enjoyed the book called Chance and Necessity. I thought I was a philosophy major, so I enjoyed Chance and Necessity, which I thought was good. Not as widely read as one might imagine. Although not my favorite was Wuthering Heights. Emily Bront. I found some of that high English literature very difficult to plow through. In the vernacular, a lot of times it seemed very stilted to me, but Scientology don't like her. Yeah. Yeah, I would put Emily Bront into that category. I don't know. There's Steinbeck and so I like Steinbeck. East of Eden and Cannery Row. What the hell's Grapes of Wrath? And I mean, it's good novels. I'm reading Killers of the Flower Moon. Oh, I heard about that. I also liked Jack London's America's First Adventure Novelist, Call of the Wild. I was contacted by they have a video, they have a movie that's coming out. They want to use my footage, some of my footage of my visit out to Jack London's house. Well, so Lucille Ball was a communist too, but that didn't really mean communism then didn't mean what it meant in the 50s and 60s, but it sure got you in trouble for it. That's for doggone sure. Uh, oh, everybody loves those Subarus. Hmm? What is this guy driving? I'm so used to putting my finger in a certain place. Are you now, or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? Senator, I'm Singaporean. uh, what a dreary day. Yes, I was scrolling through the late afternoon. I was checking through the news, and damn, yeah, another shooting in Kansas City. I don't know what this. I don't know what the early reports. I had no idea what it was about, but I know they got two people in custody. So I'm not quite sure what came down. Mm, 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 mm. Ah, I could just lean back and go to sleep. Wow, 22 injured, 8 children. Wow. It must not have been a high caliber weapon if that many people are still alive. If you're not in the snow and ice, really don't need one. Yeah, the boss and Janet got the Subaru, the Touring Forester, the touring package is the kind of thing you must learn alongside literature. They're so intricately linked. Yes, because people are always a product of their times, whether they're scientists, writers, philosophers, artists. Right? You can't escape the zeitgeist of your being. Right? So every once in a while, you have somebody breaks through to another level. What's up, Gordon? How you doing? We're just having noodles and shrimp tonight. Nothing fancy pants. I did that. The hell was it? I did the potatoes au gratin with the ham. Was delicious. Several people in critical condition. They got the two people that was involved. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was their problem. I wonder if it was gang related. If there's two people, I don't know. Usually one person means psychotic or criminally insane. Hey, Carrie, two people means some type of gang deal. It's not the 100th time, but it's the second time. Well, it's Ash Wednesday. I can't eat any meat, Gordon, so I just have to have this, right? So, boo 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 boo. Believe me, I'd like to throw down a nice big steak, right? But when's the last time I threw a steak down? I took Birds for his birthday to the steakhouse, but man, every time I go to look at the price of beef now, no way. I can't do it. Too expensive. Too expensive. Then when you finally get something that almost looks like a deal, they want you to buy a 10-pound package of it. You know, I don't need 10 pounds of it. That's a nice looking VW. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know how you get extra meat in a sausage, right? Hey Dave, thank you for the nice comment today. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you had a good one. Trying to get used to this new layout. When I eat a sausage, people think it's funny. Why is it funny? I have plenty of sausage. I still have a lot in the freezer. Pineapple, pork sausage. I've got Polska kielbasa, Johnsonville brats, all that. How about you close to me when I seen the weather in Santa Ana? You getting ready for racing at Santa Anita to open up? Last race course standing. I never thought Hollywood Park would shut down their track. Thank you, Alan. Thank you very much. $10 from Alan. I had an egg salad. Hey, hey, Tony. Fritos and a Coke for lunch today. No meat. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Tony. Same to you. Thank you, Alan. So now they have the third person. So that's definitely had to be gang related. I hope the hell it wasn't terrorist related. I don't think so. I don't know. If I see a name like Abula Boo 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 Boo, then I start to get a little nervous, you know. Probably a couple different gangs saw each other at the parade. Some of that sausage would be good on a roll with some onions, peppers, and sauce. Are you giving up all meat? No, just today. It's just today, Ash Wednesday. I don't eat meat on Fridays, and just today because it is Ash Wednesday. So I like when the sun goes down early in the wintertime. You like that? I like it when it's still light at 9:30 at night. And I think to myself on June 21st, which of course is my birthday, I think to myself, oh no, the days are starting to get shorter now. Nice. Tomato soup and milk and crackers for supper. That's why my father used to like that. Tomato soup made with milk. Kind of enriched it. The only time I have tomato soup is when I'm canning tomatoes and I have the juice all left. Then that makes a really good tomato soup. I'll throw some paste in and stuff. And then get you down the road. Thank you, Alan. Oh, that'll get me down the road a bit. That'll get me down the road about 120 miles. Very kind of you. Thank you. I'm on the cusp. Some days, some years I'm a Gemini, some years I'm a Cancer. It just all depends. I was listening on delay. I'm a thespian, but never it shows the noise. Right. Well, you're still a thespian today. I mean, you have to have a little bit of thespian in you to be an entertainer. So, and command an audience. I made a deliscable French salad dressing from a can of tomato soup. What's going on in the sign of the times? I don't know. We were talking about that shooting in Kansas City. Magda says I'm still naughty too, but I don't have a picture, Magda, to prove that. Uh, uh, and I also see the. I don't know, Robbie. I don't know anything about the two, right? I just know I was born in the year of the dog. That's about it. Act like a. There you go, Carrie. Uh, Capricorn here. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the signs and stuff. Yeah, Mag, I got a lot of have a whole gallery of gals in baby doll nighties. I didn't mean I'd take. Oh, okay, Magda, that's all right then. Right. All right, Helen. I was born year of the dog. How about that, Robbie? Woo, there you go. Uh, hey, Catherine. Happy Valentine's Day, honey. How's your husband doing? Crazy AF. I'm his Gemini. I don't know, Robbie. You're pretty down to earth to me. You're what we call a raconteur. Whitty has told me I should start doing that. Feet. I don't know. It's been years since I saw Linda on camera. I gave up a year ago, and she was like, "Oh, next month when I'm feeling better, when my acne clears, when the dog doesn't die, or I don't know." Yeah, I'm sorry she's been sick. Yeah, if you talk to her, tell her I said hi, and I wish the best for her. I always enjoyed Linda, always in a spiritual way, right? Hubby's doing well. Oral surgery tomorrow. He's a tough old goat, right? They just they don't make them like that anymore, Catherine. The guy can be hospitalized one day and he's out there at work the next day, right? Humping sugar around the plant and all that stuff. She's like my second mom. She's a great lady. Yes, she is. She's easy on the eyes, too. It had to be you. You can't have my parking spot. This person's signaling to me to go. No, I'm gonna stick around a while. Oh, you love the thumbnail? Yeah, I thought I'd put like I always loved Naomi when I would get those little boxes of the little hearts, right? Ooh, I love those things. I don't know how many teeth they rotted out over the years. But I love that little pink box with you could see through the little window all the little hearts in there. And I would pick the best ones and give them to the cutest girl in the class with a little giggle. I guess we're heading down mission. Time for the preach and feed. I guess Shemai's in Bible class tonight. Teaching. Naomi, how you doing, honey? Happy Valentine's Day to you, babe. Hey, Nino, her husband's already recovered, right? Need a message from the boss today. My teeth are finally done, right? He's gone through all 2 years of implant and all that stuff. Are you okay, honey? Good. The boss believes in investing in his mouth. Bible class, I better watch what I say. Well, Carrie class, that Shemai's an ordained minister in the AME church. So, we have a lot of respect for her. She's taught me to get a grip on myself. They might be having some Ash Wednesday thing. I don't know. She might tell us when she comes in tonight. So, I remember when she was first ordained. I don't. Yeah, I mean, she's done a lot. I just feel bad because I wish I was closer. Because the church fell apart there because of the pandemic. They had a leak in the roof that nobody really saw, and it just wreaked havoc. And uh, and mold built up inside. So it's terrible. Well, she's got her hands full. I see a lot of Kias around here. Kias and more Hyundais. It's been raining on and off all day today, honey. It's just it's all it knows how to do here. It teases you with a couple days. Kia's the most stolen car. I wonder what it would be. I don't know. I mean, why would Kia be such a target? Thank you, Italian Stallion. Happy Valentine's Day. Shemay lives that life. We really respect her, I'm sure. Talking for. Oh, yes, absolutely. I don't think it's here yet. Well, I don't know. We had a little bit about maybe 11 o'clock, started sprinkling, and then we had a little bit heavier around 2 o'clock. It might have passed over a little bit now. I don't know. I just feel lousy with all of this crappy weather. It's here. Oh, I think it's here. Okay. It's gonna be nice to get out of town. Vegas, here I come. I've been thinking about renting the house for a year to somebody on YouTube, and then heading down to Vegas for a year. Maybe in fall. I don't know, for a year or so. I don't know. It states the reason is lack of electronic mobilizers. The reason for what? What's the issue we're talking about? Speaking of mouse toes, gee, I don't know. Did you write them and ask them how they're doing? Oh, Kia. Oh, I don't know. What does this say? The lack of electronic immobilizers. Oh, you mean that if you just get in there and turn the key or whatever, you're jumping, you're going to be able to go. Like if you get into this van, and even if they can cut you a key, if it's not tied into the computer and the code, then it'll shut off after 10 seconds or whatever. Because I had that when I lost the keys in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and key guy Adams locksmith came in and cut the key and said it's probably not going to work. I got in, turned the key worked, but it shut off after 10 seconds. That was it. It's got to be coded in, so it makes this very hard to steal. Your memory is great. Oh, well, thank you. What did I remember? It's around here. Steering wheel lock. That's kind of weird. Can't even steal your own van nowadays. That was really bad, man. And you can't imagine the feeling of dropping your keys And then, oh shit, where are my keys? Thank goodness that Alpine Gulch was there. And she let me stay at her place for a couple days while Missy Jen sent out the backup key here. Thank goodness for that, right? Well, I do have a set in the car now, so if they have to get into the car, at least I'll be able to grab the key and do it. But these fobs are very expensive, and the dealers want a lot of money they want like 125 bucks for 2 minutes to just program it into the vehicle. So there's that. Oh boy. I mean, that's a bad feeling. Plus, I was parked it was Frontier, it was Frontier Day's parade the next day. And I'm right on Main Street, right? And I'm telling the cop, yeah, I got a bit of I lost the keys to my car and I'm parked on the parade route. Is it going to be okay? She said, honey, unless you can swing a lasso or ride a horse or do something, you're going to have to get that damn car out of that. Hey, Judy, you're going to have to get that car off of that street, right? So I had the tow truck guy who was pretty cool, towed me to Alpine Gulch's place. So what a wild night that was. Did you see anything about us bringing under series? Yeah, I saw that lurker, but it's about putting nuclear weapons in space, the Russians or something like that. These crazy loons over there. I told you the next big war will be won in space by taking out all the eyes in the sky and all that crap. GPS, satellite imaging, all that crap. Yeah, Ukraine's kind of a lost cause. I kind of knew that at the beginning. We're just pouring money down a rat hole there. It's which side has the most resources. I mean, that's just the way I see it. Ooh, the lights just popped on? I don't know. They can track cell phones from space now. Yeah, ET phone home. I don't know what it is. My daughter works all involved in space assets and works for the Space Force and satellite positioning. In long run, they did kill a lot more Russians than how many Ukrainians. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that we don't need another Crimean war. One charge of the Light Brigade poem was enough. Cannons to the left of me, cannons to the right. Onward road to 600 through the valley of death. On again, on again, on again charge. Only the British could ever find glory in tragic defeats. Well, you got to have a reason for it, right? I mean, I can understand Ukraine, but Estonia. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Poland, right? In other words, there has to be a rationale for it. I can understand Ukraine because of all this, first starting with Sebastopol and the peace in the seaport on the Black Sea and all that. Yeah, it's very secretive. But beyond that, these allergies already. Beyond that, I don't know. The only good thing that came out of the Crimean War was Red Cross. That was it. How you doing? How you doing, Nicole? Word enough into joining NATO. I mean, let's look at it this way, Magda. I mean, who's going to ally with Russia? Do you really think that China would be stupid enough to join forces with Russia? I mean, who's going to be on their side, right? I mean, England and France combined could certainly take Russia. It's a shame that it's always this European BS that always drags the world down. I mean, I don't know how long Russia's been a thorn in the balls for centuries. If rain were you, yeah, a little bit of rain there, Nicole. And like it was in the 50s and 60s. How close Norway is to Russia, I don't know. I don't know, Magda. I can't. I don't know. I just know everything's going to end up in a conflagration of flames at the end of the world anyway. So sooner or later, I mean, it's just it is what it is. I don't know if Russia screws around with Finland and Norway, it's going to have a real, it's going to have a real thorny, it's going to have a real thorny porcupine on its hands. I'll tell you that. Oh, helicopters again. Somebody said they're starting a helicopter school here or something. Finlandia. I was watching a guy. Looks like the 49ers. Oh, Lurker, I can't believe it. Which coach? Don't tell me Shanahan. Impossible. I hope the Ravens fire John Harbaugh and pick up Shanahan. If that's the case, if that guy's floating free, good Lord. You win the NFC championship and you lose your position. Good Lord. Oh, defense coach. Okay. Anti-Israel over there. A lot of people are anti-Israel right now. Because Israel's philosophy is, look, no matter how bad the PR is, no matter what comes down the pike, we're going to end this shit once and for all. Okay? If it triggers a wider war, so be it. We're going to end this Gaza threat and all this once and for all. And they're not going to stop, and it's done. Bill Bannock, we're a defensive coach. Right, so damn the torpedoes. They're just going to go until they've just totally undermined the ability of Hamas or anybody to wage any kind of offensive thing out of that area there. So they're just putting their heads down and pulling ahead. And of course, CNN and a lot of press has jumped all over that, and it's all anti-Israel propaganda and everything. So, what do you expect? So you might as well clean out that rat's nest once and for all down there. It's a damn shame, it's a damn shame collateral damage if people get killed there. But You have to be able to defend yourself. I guess if you got Hamas on their heels, you might as well just finish the job, right? Rather let them regroup, get rearmed from Iran and all these places. Doggone. Put that around. I can't even do this thing right now. Yeah, I wish the Ravens would get rid of Harbaugh. Well, there'll be no more wars when human nature changes. Till that time, it's pretty much baked in the cake. It's amazing how long we've gone without a major conflict. That's only because of the nuclear threat. But as the apocalypse preaches anyway, all will end in flames anyway. Look at that ram. It's like I get a nice parade of cars that I can look at here and decide if I like that one or I don't like it. I think that's what is that, a Beamer? Yeah, that's a Beamer that just went by. Oh, it's Valentine's Day tonight. Yeah, that's why it's so busy here. Hey, Angus, kisses. Happy Valentine's Day, babe. I was wondering why it's so busy when the weather's so lousy. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, right? So a lot of people are out and about. That's right, Cindy. If I was down there, I'd be taking you out for Valentine's Day to a nice vegetarian place. Yay, lucky beans. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yes. You know I'm already your Valentine's. Hey, Maggie, happy Valentine's Day. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Oh, that's right. You'll eat fish. Is it seafood or just fish, Cindy? All seafood or just fish? Is it, because I definitely want to meet you. I love you, Maggie. Seafood, yes. Oh, thank you, son, honey. I'm just an old bird. What did Catherine say? Ready? Must have been a curse word. All I got was little asterisks. Must be something about her. Catherine, is your husband going to take it out for Valentine's Day? Like, hey, I think Catherine and her husband should be on a reality TV show. Right. Oh, nice. Enchiladas are ready for the oven. Yeah, Janet had some enchiladas on Super Bowl night. Nice. We are rescheduled. Okay, nice. Reschedule that. Make the old man treat you right after all the nursing that you did and everything else to reel him back from death's door. Well, Nino, you're leaving early. Happy Valentine's Day. You're going to have 10 women come to the ring. That'd be all right. Every time I mention enchiladas, I get a rebuking. Who is rebuking you? Your church or who? I'm a very tough critic on yeah, I don't think a trip exceeds candy. I'm only having noodles tonight, honey. It's Ash Wednesday, so I'm just having some noodles and some shrimp. Oh, mom and her siblings, because let's face it, Naomi, I always said anybody can make a taco. Anybody can do a fajita, a quesadilla. But when it comes to making an enchilada, man, there's just this wide range of performance in Mexican cooking when it comes to enchiladas, right? Like I know myself, I'm a very, very harsh critic of two things: enchiladas and tamales. Okay? They're easy to make, they're hard to make well, in my opinion. So that's why I rarely order them out. I rarely ever get tamales. Um, Terrible. I will never forget when I went to Donna Maria restaurant. I took Monkey Boy down there one night, and it was so bad. It was probably as we should have known it was a Friday night and there was like nobody around. Now, if you're in the restaurant business and it's a Friday night and there's nobody around, I'd say, brother, you got yourself a problem, right? We sit down. The guy, it was just really bad luck with Mexican food. We sit down, and I see on the board that today's special is we have tamales. I thought, oh, okay, man, this is really something that I rarely ever get. But I figure if it's especial, then it's going to be good today, right? It's going to be fresh. It's going to be, the chef's going to be on top. This stuff comes out, man, and it is just a dried out mess. Dried out mess. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? This is why I never order tamales when I'd rather buy them out of the back of a trunk of a car in LA. Yeah, have to taste exactly the way that they should taste. And the best ones I've ever had have come out of the trunks of cars in LA. So, and what they actually ended up doing at that restaurant was just taking that crap that they made on Monday that they didn't sell and then just blow it out the door. And of course, the guy suddenly he didn't oblaying lay. I mean, he was talking to us about all kinds of stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like, no comprende, no oblaying lay. Oh, well. Okay. Then we go down to Casa Don Juan on Main Street, which was good at one time. And then the guy wants to upcharge us like $2 for diced tomatoes for the taco. And I'm like, no salsa and chips, right? That's gone in Vegas. And, the guy wants to $2 extra for tomatoes. Come on. Yeah, great ones. They're always going to be the best ones, right? Everybody's holding hands tonight. If the restaurant is empty, well, I told you, Helen, I made a grave mistake. Yeah, all of a sudden, Cindy, it's like, no oblaying lay. Right. And, all of a sudden we had like a massive communication problem. I never had that big a communication problem when I was in Mexico City or Acapulco. All of a sudden there was no comprende. Right. I look at Monkey Boy looks at me. I look at the waiter, he looks at me. I look at Monkey Boy. And it's like, we're doomed. We are absolutely doomed. So I take that place and I cross it off the list, joining a long list of now traditionally good Las Vegas Mexican restaurants that now suck. To wit, Nacho Daddy, Casa Don Juan, and Donna Maria Restaurant. Forget it. Forget it. I'll go where the locals go. So that's always my plan, like when I go down this time to do some reviews of get the hell off of the go where the regulars go and enjoy, because there's just nothing but disappointment. Everybody these days, they're not authentic, Cindy. And everybody wants to stick it to you today. I'm looking at the bill, and here's a 4% surcharge for fair living or fair wage. What the hell's that, my problem, right? Like a fair wage compensation factor Zulu. Or I'm like, whose fault is it that you're not getting a fair wage? Mine, right? You finally get I'm going to get that. That's very true. Tamale had a chunk of cigar. Yeah, I want to get a good pastrami sandwich. New York, Greenberg's Deli down at New York. Looked like the place to get it down there. So I've never had a tamale. Well, it's a holding conversation with me. You sound like Blackbird now, Catherine. Blackbird talks to Alexa all night long. Best way to go, where the regular people go. And yeah, where there's a crowd, it's good. Unless you're down on the strip and then people are paying premium prices for it. So I don't know, but we've had great success off strip. I'd like to go back to that Shanghai noodle factory again and get that beef noodle soup. Ooh, that was good. But then I make my own good beef noodle soup. It means get tested benefits from the taxpayers. Well, whatever. I'm saying, don't take it out on the customers. Oh no, they're roasting coffee. Oh shit. Look at that. It's almost like they're electing the Pope over there. Look at that. That's all that rotten, stinking smell. Well, we got white smoke. We got a new Pope. There it is. All right. Oh, geez. Well, let me pay through my taxes then. All right. At least it's a little more. It's a little more oblique than sticking my face in a pile of dew and saying here it's your responsibility. I have no idea, honey. I have no idea. But I can't tell you how bad that smell is when they roast coffee here. I never in my life smelled rotten beans being roasted before. So, but that place managed to do it. And you know who I felt sorry for? The people at the mission. A heart attack. Where if you don't know of you, yeah, I did a review of the heart attack grill, and I thought it would be a real hokey eat, and it ended up being a very good hamburger and very good fries. So I think I'll go back for a re-review on that again. We found that a good dining experience. Now, is it still that? I don't know, but I'm not paying $18, $20 for a burger. All right. I'd rather have my sack ripped off than to pay that. Are you kidding me? Right. No. That's why all of a sudden Ramsey looked like a good deal. Let's see. Frano, Bondo spread Damaso when making tamale. That's pretty good, Catherine. They're good. You could use a drywall knives too for doing that. But good tamales are very. There's a big gulf between edible tamales and great tamales. So I don't even get them. I guess I should try them on Sebastopol Road. I don't know. I've seen. Yeah, just put the Heart Attack Grill Rosie O'Kelly or Rosie Murphy in there, and it'll come popping up for you. We thought it was pretty good. The waitress was delightful. Can't pay. Let him go out of business. No loss. I don't know. Plenty will. Your wishes will come true. You know, Hugo's Cellar at the Pork Ring. Yeah, Amanda, we looked at the price of the menu on that thing. Ay, caramba, man. I've looked at Hugo's Cellar so many times. It looks great. I agree. But it has to be within my budgetary range, unfortunately. So that usually means the first night I get to town is always at the Magnolia Grill because they do a good job. And I don't care how many times I review it. People love to see what they throw in. Last time I had clam chowder. It was almost all clams, right? It made up for all the years I got cream and nothing in it, right? It was great. But a lot of people talk about Hugo's Cellar. But it's just, I find myself on a fixed income now, and I have to be, it takes me a while to charge up to pay for a hotel and stuff. So, I mean, I just have to, I have to be smart. I mean, I wish I could do DoorDash, and I wish I could do Uber Eats, and I wish I could do all these things, but I can't. I've always wondered what it would be like at night at Bellagio, or what would it be like at night at one of these fancy ass, This guy stayed at the Fontainebleau. He did a YouTube short on it. They charged him 2 bottles of Fiji water. They charged him like $30 a bottle or something. And the guy's looking at his bill. He's like, it's $68 with service fee and for two Fiji water. Right? Like, I don't know. I don't know how the Fontainebleau is going to make it, guys. I have serious doubts with the amount of overhead, the nut they got to make every month. That guy's never going to be going back to the Fontainebleau again. So I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of stuff, but maybe it'd be a Section 8 housing. I don't know. Lurker, it's beyond, it's just like, it brings new meaning to the terms, whatever the market will bear. So let's just test that theory. And people pay it. right? To have food delivered. People will pay it. People will buy the eats, fresh eats or whatever. They'll send you all the fixings to make your own dinner. Well, shit, for half that price, you can make it yourself, right? So I don't know. I don't know what the theory is. I'll be honest. I tell people I've totally lost track of what's going on. Just things don't make a bit of sense to me. And that's honestly admitting that. I mean, things don't make a bit of sense to me. But then I think to myself, you know what, O'Kelly, maybe it's you, right? The world has passed your lame ass by, and it's a whole new world where people are making plenty of money. They're spending it, and you just got left behind. I mean, okay, that's cool. I applaud success. If you can have that, that's wonderful. You've got to remember, I grew up 50s, 60s, 70s, where going out to dinner was a once a year affair at Jimmy Woo's Chinese restaurant on North Charles Street in Baltimore. Did you hear about Captain Content? Said he had HIV. I don't know. I don't follow Captain Content. Those who make more than 20 can take a pay cut to me. Once he started using other people with mental disabilities and things for content, we're either going to uplift people or we're going to use people for our own and our chat's amusement. Sorry, I don't need to see people in dire financial straits and strung out on this and that, and just no. No bueno. That's just me. I mean, your mileage may vary. Yeah, I can't do that, Magda. It's not. It's not ethically. It's not ethically proper. Yeah, they're just taking off. I don't know. A lot of social media has just turned into a race to the bottom anyway these days, so I'm not really surprised. Anything for clicks and views, anything goes. But that's neither here nor there. That's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. They name this is the bottom of YouTube. Yeah. Well, as Boris said, Boyd died in 20. I stopped doing panels in 2019. I did it. First was Drury. That was the roots of Boyd. Then I came along. That was the real Boyd. And then Cooper took over for a year, and it ended. That was it. It was over in 2019. That was the end of it. The Boyd was always the backbone, was the RV community. That was it. And whatever came after was just people trying to, take that tag. I don't care. They can take it if they want. Cooper took over for me when I went solo in April of 19. I said, that's enough. I've done my time. Back in the 60s, your band, yeah, that was it. You went to Geno's maybe once every 2 months. for a hamburger and a shake and some fries. It was a real treat. Hell, you think in the early 60s, mid 60s, did I ever imagine that fast food was going to be what it is today with the Wendy's and Jack in the Box and Carl Jr. and I mean, well, hell no. Clean man, I regret not coming over here to see those earlier. Magda, you can always see him. I'm really the archives of all of Boyd because I have all of my videos still up on there. Hey, Noreen, all of my live streams and stuff. They're still there. You know, I still have 7,700 videos on this channel and over 2,000 on the other channel. I took down 6,000 videos, so Noreen, yep, I got my ashes today. I think the guy used a permanent Sharpie on my head. Right. And what am I giving up? I'm not giving up anything. I'm going to continue doing what I do. I think I live my life every day. I get my ass up and go to mass every single day. You know, I don't eat meat on Fridays, and you know, I mean, I think I'm doing okay, right? I got my life on a good footing, so I feel like, you know, I'm right where I need to be. Now, that's just me. Other people's mileage may vary. But I don't think that there's really that much to give up in my life anyway. I'm already, as somebody termed it once, you're very close to the bone. You're about ready to put the bone into the soup pot. I got a ragged out van. I've got, you know, I'm eating ramen noodles, throw a little shrimp in there. I mean, what the hell do you want? Right? I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm probably going to get a haircut tomorrow. I'm getting a little shaggy in the back here, so yeah, before I take off to Vegas. So you know, I've thought this year, okay, you know, can everyone give, yeah, thank you, Cindy, give you a thumbs up, honey. I love you. I'm giving up king cake for Lent. I'm getting shaggy. King cake. Yeah, I always worry if you king cake and you get like a ring and you eat the damn thing, right? And you're trying to move that through your system. No, Kelly, I don't know how to, honey. I'm sorry, I got here late, so I must have missed when you. I'm leaving 5 a.m. I hope to be on the road Sunday. I want to stop and do a little content on the way. I want to go back to Baker, and I want to see what's happened to the prison down there in Baker. I also want to see what's happened to the Arnie's Royal Hawaiian Hotel. It'll make good YouTube short content and stuff like that. And I'm particularly interested in seeing what happened to the detention center down there. It's a very forlorn, and it's a town that rips people off when they come through. I told you guys a story. You go into any convenience store in Baker, you're going to pay $6 for a gallon of gas there, for one thing. Okay. Number two, you go into a convenience store, they don't have the 20-ounce bottles of soda. They have like the 14-ounce bottles. There's no prices on them. You go up to the counter and the guy scans it, and it's $4 for that little Coke Zero. And then I tell the guy, I'm not paying that. And then he looks at you like you got three heads. I take it back to the case, and he looks pissed off, right? What kind of person's going to pay $4 for a 14 ounce? You know, it's like a custom size that you can order for your place. And I determined then, right then and there again, that I'll just, in Bakersfield, when I stop in Buttonwillow to gas up, screw it. I'll just haul in my own stuff, right? So I buy two Diet Coke. I buy two Coke Zeros. Yeah, it's unbelievable, Cindy. I mean, it's unconscionable. So I stop in Bakersfield, yeah, Buttonwillow, just on the west side of Bakersfield, and I gas up. I get my Lunchables. I get two bottles of Coke Zero. I get a shorty container of Pringles chips, and man, I'm good to go all the way to Vegas. All right, the final 305 miles or whatever. Right? I'm not going to play the game. All right. Other people just pull out their card and just throw it into the machine. Highway robbery inspecting grad. Now, look, I don't tell people how to run their business, but I'm saying that's the stop where people charge up their vehicles. They're sweating their sacks off. It's 122 ground temperature there, and they got you, right? So I don't play the game anymore. I stopped to do content in Baker, and that's it. I can step out. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be close to 70 degrees, and I'm going to be happy. Once I get back from my longer travels in spring, then I'm probably going to look for at least maybe some type of part-time job or county job or something. Something here. You know, I think with 20 plus years of medical clinic operational and managerial experience, I should be able to get something. Even if it's just pushing credentialing compliance or some kind of crap. Either that or just study for the California bar exam and sit for the examination just for shits and giggles, right? Wentworth versus Johnson, 1942. Spend a good portion there on gets in the class. I don't see any shortage of the state spending money in this. I don't see it in this state. There's so much money thrown at peanuts about supplies and stuff that it would just be impossible here. There's so much money showered on education, the lottery here, there's taxes, the bonds that we pay on top of our property taxes. Good Lord. It's not from a lack of spending in this state, it's from a lack of parenting. That's the problem with education today. How could I have gone through elementary school with 40 kids to a class and you could have heard a pin drop, right? Because there were parents at home that would beat the hell out of you. Yeah, it's going to be a good trip, Kitty. And that teacher's word was law. If that teacher said, your son's a dick, which I was, and there was hell to pay on both fronts, at school and at home. And that carried right through into junior high, PS 233, right into Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. Used to be one of the premier engineering high school in America, right? I struck a good deal. Thank you, Naomi. And remember, honey, I always comment back on your things. It might take me a few hours, but I check it out at the end of the night. That's what I think, Mary. That's what I saw, that parenting collapsed at home. And how do I know that? Because in 1990, 1990, 91, before I was married and before I headed over, I thought I'm just killing time to wait to see if I get into the FBI Academy. I'd gone through all the testing and all the bullshit, all the physical stuff. And I was just waiting for my letter from Quantico. And unfortunately, that didn't come until I was already in Hong Kong. But I took a job as a long-term substitute teacher at Harriet Tubman Elementary School in Baltimore, heart of Baltimore City, one of the roughest, toughest neighborhoods in the United States. It was a great experience. I was the only white face in that whole operation, but you know what? Kids love me, and I love the kids. The issues I ran into were parenting, not any kind of prejudice or anything like that, but I would sit down to talk to a parent. I had a blended 3, 4, 5 class I had to take care of. And I'm talking about 6 months teaching, right? Going there with a tie on every day and everything, and just trying to make a good impression. And, then I'd sit down with parents and they would say, you know what? Mr. Hoff, here's the story. That ain't my problem. That's what they pay you for. You teach my kid, right? I don't want to hear nothing. You tell me education never did nothing for me. Woo. How are you going to make headway when you have that? Right? You talk about demoralizing, right? Well, if you don't care about your kid, then we got a little bit of a problem here, Houston, And you'd find the parents that did, and their kids would excel, and they would do great, But it was just kind of demoralizing, right? Then I got into special education because I was going to be, after I got back from overseas, I thought I'm going to be a special ed teacher. I did 2 years of night school at Sonoma State to get a special ed. It's very close to get a special ed degree. And that might be it's probably my fault, right? Well, I loved the school, right? I loved it. Absolutely loved it. The kids were wonderful. They loved me. I mean, I gave it my best. And I never had a problem. I had a lot of respect from the other teachers for being down there. But it was kind of demoralizing. And then I get into special education and I'm all excited. And then I find out that a lot of special education is just a dumping ground for behavior problems, And I said, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm not going to be a person that separates who really needs help from some kid that can't just sit still in a class, So I decided to get into moderate to severe, where there'd be no doubt that the kid needed a profound amount of help. TBI, traumatic brain injuries, all that. Yeah, it's harder in special ed. I mean, I liked it. I did 6 months in a classroom, and again, but then my eyes were opened. I'm spending 3/4 of my time writing IEPs, individual educational programs, and it's just, you spend your day recording for the state. So I don't know. It made me sad, because I think what education used to be, there was no such thing as special education, right? A lot of what masquerades as special education is kids with they've never learned to behave themselves. So again, a very demoralizing experience. So, when I had a chance to get into the medical field, I took it. But I did enjoy working, trying my best with the kids and working as hard as I could. Yeah, well, IEPs are fine. I mean, certain kids need real, you need to have a real program, but you need to have parents if you're going to have educational success. Without parents behind you and a stable home environment with unselfish parents, then you're going to have a very difficult road to hoe. It's going to be brutal. Yeah, that's good, Naomi. It benefited you. You turned out to be a wonderful lady. But in 1973, 74, we went through a profound cultural revolution in this nation. Profound. I saw the Baltimore City educational system turned upside down. Roland Patterson became the school board. We had teachers go out on strike. And it was wild social times. I mean, all of a sudden it was a grab fest. Charity went out the window. You didn't become a teacher because you loved teaching. Now it became about the money. It all shifted. The unions came in, and it was a free for all. I don't disparage unions. I'm just saying that something got lost at that point. It was I was being educated at a time of tremendous cultural change there, right? '60s into the '70s. I'm sitting in the classroom listening to Jesus Christ Superstar. I'm like, what the hell is this stuff? Right? One minute we're learning about advanced fractions and triple fractions and stuff. The next day I'm learning about Jesus Christ Superstar. I'm like, where the hell did this come from? Right. Right. All the peace, love, and rock and roll, and we're saying, give peace a chance. Hey, man, I'm only a 12-year-old kid. What the hell do you want from me? All we are saying. Oh man, Mary. You know what? Math has always just been math, honey. There ain't no new math. There ain't old math. Israel and for non-math. If you come today, you could have reached the whole nation. Israel had no mass communication. Uh, well, the fact that you still use BC Magna tells me you're not totally woke out there. So, I woke up one day. We had CE and whatever the hell the other one is. BCE and CE. I'm like, where in the hell did this come from? Right? Andrew Lloyd was, say you love me, it will be forever. La dee dee, la dee dee doo, doo doo, doo doo doo, in the night. Dun 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 dun. Ha, 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 ha. Dun 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 dun. What a time of cultural shock. The Phantom of the Opera is here at last. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's cool, married. Good for you. Hi, Shimei. How you doing? Good to see you, honey. Hope you had a good evening tonight. We're just shooting the breeze a little bit tonight. I like cats, even though it's a little weird. Cats was very popular. What was the one that I don't know the one that I don't know. One of them failed. I don't know what the hell it was. Cats was immensely popular. Les Miserables, right? Pippin, uh, Chorus Line, Fiddler on the Roof, to Laser Wolf, to Tabia. Do 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 do. Thing to think about. Drink L'Chaim to life. Do Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I don't know. I remember I guess it was just after I got I don't know, I took my girlfriend to see Candida or something at the Lyric Theater in Baltimore. I don't even, it's like the worst theater experience in my life. Hey, Dory Lynn. Yeah, Evita was good, yeah. We're not singing in the rain. Boop a doo, ba doop ba doo. Well, teachers used to go into teachers used to go into students used to go into teaching because they sort of had a passion to work with kids and especially elementary education and things like that. I don't think money was a primary concern. Today, I can't tell you why. I mean, I went to school with a lot of women, a few guys that were in elementary education and stuff. I guess they had good careers. I don't know. Yeah, The Lion King, Aida. It's like you had a great Catholic school system with very high achievement, and then in 19, I don't know, 71, 69, 70, they threw off their habits. You know what? I'm tired of teaching these brats. Right. Sayonara, baby. I'm going out to join Philip and Daniel Berrigan, and we're going to burn some draft cards down in Catonsville, Maryland. And, that's my new calling, right? The hell with that, Uh, one, I'm in seventh grade, and it's one day it's Sister Patricia, and then the next day, like, who in the hell is this? Right? It takes a special kind of person to teach high school. Especially today, you take your life in your hand. You tell a kid you can't go to the restroom right now, you might get the barrel of a 357 Magnum upside your head. Do, 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 do. I know, June. I put up a different thumbnail. I'm incognito. I wanted to put up the little Valentine hearts tonight. because I always liked it when I got the cutest girl in class would give me the little box of Valentines. With the little see-through window, you could see all the little Valentine messages. Be mine, right? And then we would make all those, we'd make our own little Valentines and stuff. And it was all fun till they teach, oh, you got to give everybody a Valentine. I'm like, oh, man. I only have like 6 or 7 girls I want to give. Oh, you got to give one to everybody. Even Mallory Malsby, yeah, even her. Mary Lou McNeil, yeah, also. Okay. All right. Then I have to go through and find the worst little positive messages I can. Right? You're great. Lest we be misconstrued. Right? Dun 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 dun. Do, 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 do. We used to take shoebox. Yeah, make them into Valentine. Everybody would put their little Valentine in the box. That's right. You know, the Unity Key, Unruly. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of young men and women go into the teaching profession with very excited, and then the reality of today's world just kind of slams them in the groin, and it's like. You have to reshape your expectations, and you have to, we have Slugbug is in here. Slugbug teaches high school and stuff, and outside of in Stockton, California, which is one of the roughest towns in California here. So, you talk about a lot of admiration. It's all what I call it's all part and parcel of what I call the curse of prosperity. When you're poor in hand to mouth, you don't have time to be a jerk off. When everybody's just fighting to get by. Yeah, teachers quit because they burn out. Right? It's, I don't know. They become nurses or whatever. I don't know, Magda. I don't want to offend anybody in here that, I mean, I can't do that. I can't say with Shorty that preaching a prosperity gospel is, who am I to say, right? I mean, I'm more to the kind that hews to the idea that it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich person to get into heaven. That kind of sticks with me a little bit, right? So I don't know about I don't know about other things. So I mean, that's what I always put it under the category of your mileage may vary, right? I mean, you can see my #1 video. He's going down there and meeting Jimmy Swaggart. Look down the front of my page. You can see right there, most popular video, meet up with Jimmy Swaggart, right? I mean, I see a lot of good in a lot of people, right? I mean, I'm a person that likes to see everything. I like to go to all the services and stuff. I like it all, right? I joke with Diane about the Judaism and stuff, and I'm excited to go to different services. Pentecostal, right across the line, right? I'm just a very interested person. That's one of the reasons I enjoy Shimei so much, is because she brings a good dimension to here. Oh, I was not around there with a lot of worsens. No, I told you when I went down to Jimmy Swaggart's church and sat through that service that day. After all this guy had been through, and after all he had done, and I saw his wife sitting next to him, Frances Swaggart, up there, and I thought to myself, you know what? These two, these two, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and health, these two define that commitment to me. You know, to see her there holding his hand up there, and he's 80 years old at that time, and doing it up. I thought, wow, you know, this guy has really been chastened in life. I mean, you can get so much out of stuff. Just go and watch and listen, right? June, happy Valentine's Day, my girl. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, I guess Alan Gentry, we can go all the way back to Sister Amy. Right, the first big radio preacher was a woman in down in L.A. there with the Foursquare Gospel Church, and yeah, there was a lot of money to be made, right? But I can't say the person was bad though. I mean, it just happened to have this. Some people can't handle success. I mean, isn't Dianetics or Scientology, isn't that all about prosperity and making money, right? Being successful. Oh, yeah, I parked like the dick, not this truck. Although he could have moved over some, but he's got his weird color. Come on. Go on through. This guy's going to be mad. He's like, I really wanted that spot. No, I didn't watch The Miracle Woman. I thought Barbara Stanwyck was very powerful in her 1930s floozy movies, 30s and 40s. I think she kind of peaked out with Fred McMurray in Double Indemnity. Oh, do, 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, look at the movie Elmer Gantry, about preaching in Midwest, Kansas, Nebraska, and all that stuff. It's Burt Lancaster won an Oscar for that. And you want to talk about a young and beautiful Shirley Jones, Mrs. Partridge? Check that out. That gal almost lit the screen on fire in that movie. I never saw a woman make a slip look so good. Very great classic movie. I'll be singing Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom of the Opera is here at last. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. The love of money is the root of all evil. Do, 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 do. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ba-doop, ba-doop, ooh, 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 ooh. You know, yeah, it's what you do with it. Warren Buffett's like to his kids, I'm not leaving you freaks with a dime, right? You figure it out. I'm giving it all to charity. You freaks. Boo 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 boo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, I'm just having noodles tonight. Look at Amanda hugging kiss. Oh, you always make me rough. I don't think. I was waiting to see if anybody would call me out on it. You little freaks. Those days of wine and roses. La da dee da doo. La da doo doo doo. La da dee 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 doo doo doo. Well, I still got the yellow here. Well, I'll take it. Alan, look at my video on the Marconi wireless station in Marshall, California. That was a big cyanide cult down there that murdered people, and the old 1914 Marconi wireless station for over the Pacific Ocean. You ought to see the size of that son of a gun. Do, 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 do. You seem like a very interesting person, Carrie Class. All right. All right, we're going to need a jacket because it's cold and it's nasty. We got shrimp. Do, 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 do. I think Amanda Hug and Kiss likes it when I sing. Oh boy. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. That's why this is the first generation that's less educated than the generations that came before. Ooh, which is quite a milestone in de-evolution. Do, 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 do. But who cares? Right. As long as I get my second Beamer and my good life, what has posterity ever done for me? Hello, Bird. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
Ooh, ooh. Most kids today can't even write a coherent sentence. You look at employment applications that I saw, ooh, man, this was 10 years ago. They were atrocious. But your mileage may vary. These schools, California high schools on average, half the kids aren't even proficient in math. Ugh.
Rosie, did I leave that Remy? What did I do with it?
Did you finish it?
No.
Better check. Did you throw in the can here?
No, I think I found the shot. I don't know where
I don't know. I didn't
it is.
touch.
Drink it all?
I didn't touch it. Yeah, I think it's polished. There wasn't a lot in it because you gave me a shot last night.
Yeah, I gave you a shot.
Yeah.
But it's not in there.
I gotta get it back.
It's over here somewhere.
I hope you find it.
We don't drink that much.
Shot it, Randy.
That would kind of be good for the throw our shit. Maybe we drink it. Got a little bite to it. Okay, but I don't know. Can you hear that song? What's the fight?
You gotta love a man to hug and kiss. She's like, I don't think Warren Buffett calls his kids freaks. Are you sure? All right. This should excite Magda tonight. Oh, yeah. Got some peanuts. Oh. Magda. Wouldn't you love to meet Magda in person, you know? Professor Magda, do you wish that you went into political science?
Snowboard. You got surfboard.
Man, it's chilly.
Yeah, I think. You handsome little varmint.
No, I can still indoctrinate. There you go. That's spoken like a good professor. They would be proud of you at Berkeley. Use every opportunity, right? Happy Valentine's Day, MB. I got my Texaco hat on tonight. Critical pedagogy.
Are you sure? One home run. Second base, third base, second base, fourth base.
June, did you do anything for Valentine's Day? Yeah, I look fluffy and stuff. This is going to be my valeting cars outfit. Lose the hat. People might not understand.
I lost my cognac, I lost my
Lose the freaking hat. Work. June, it must be a busy day on Valentine's Day. Yeah, people might not understand. They might think that they're watching a Dr. Zhivago movie. Hey, Desert Deb. Who in the hell is Mother God? What the hell is that? Oh. Who the hell's Mother God? Am I out of it? I have no idea, Lurker. Oh, I have a cutoff time. Why is that? Is that cult leader who died in the Love is one? I never heard of it. Thank you for leaving the cyclist last week. Yeah, I always leave the cyclist last. Hey, share the road, right? Huh. Wow. What was her whole gig? I mean, I don't know. I've heard of Abraham, this woman that claims she's Abraham or channels through her. She'd be like, Abraham told me, you know, and I'm like, okay. Don't give me enough chat lines on here. She got different men who would come and were her lovers. They would take drugs and drink it. Philip, all about Elizabeth. It was, I don't know. It's over my pay grade. Sounds like a Black Widow. All I can say is she must be very good looking. Is it still around? Maybe I should drive over. Oh, is she dead?
She died, but they still worship her. Well, like the movie used to say, it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters, right? So I don't know. Days of wine and roses, la dee dee, la dee 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 dee, la da dee 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 dee.
Baby sauce. Fashion.
simple dinner. Ooh. Get a few Jackson Pollock pieces for a little appetizer. Hey Joni, how you doing tonight? These two just look at each other. I want to swat each other. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Of course, it was raining again today. Seems to be the theme every winter here. Well, have a good day at work. I took it down because of the weather. Yeah, it should be nice. It was getting rain soaked and it was putting too much downward force on the bars here. I'll put it up when it's dry again. Cats drive me out of my mind. All right, we got some noodles down. Oops. Double today, off tomorrow. Michelle gets it done. A lot of it depends what area of California. Too cold to drink beer. I don't know. To my way of thinking, it's never too cold to have a beer.
Apples. If I was apple instead.
Magic. Hey, hey. How are you? What you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You got the biggest mouth. Boy, they sure put the right name on you, Rosie. Magic. Magic's a pretty good looking cat. Kind of weird eyes, but a little kind of like demonic looking a little bit. But ooh, 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 ooh. There it is, Shemay. Oh, you love my expressions, yeah. I just got to express the way I feel, Naomi, you know? Yeah, I want to go from retired to semi-retired. I want to I want to see if I can snag a city or a county job just for the hell of it. La-dee-dee-dee-dee. A little beer in there to loosen it up a little bit. What did I step on? It felt like I just stepped on a big slug. It was either that or a turd. I don't know what it was. Had a little bit of a slip aspect to it. Very tired and good. Yeah, I like the idea of working because you choose to, and right. Well, let me tell you, my fixed income's nothing to crow about. And Gary, if that makes you feel any better. We got to use this. We got to make up these pork ribs tomorrow night. Very important. They've been thawed out for a couple days. So I'll have to cook them up tomorrow night. Ooh. Hey, Carrie Class, you could do Uber Eats or write something like that. That could be good. I think June is enjoying it. YouTube short here. Let's get the camera out. Move away all the nasty looking stuff here. Frame our picture. Get our chopsticks there. Here we go. Let's do it up. Let's do it up. That chair's nasty looking. Man. Gotta get something looks decent, right? It's really hard. Thing steamed up on me. Hold on. Doggone it. What a great way to spike up your ramen. Throw a few shrimp in there to cook it along with it. Makes it delicious. Like and subscribe. Always good stuff going on the Rancho. Perfect. All right. What a great way to spike up your ramen. Throw a few shrimp in there to cook it along with it. Makes it delicious. Like and subscribe. Always good stuff going on the Rancho. Yum, yum. People, I don't care how many times people see that, they still like it. Spike it up, baby. Spike it up. Why is this thing right up my nose? That's a little better because a lot of people don't like to watch me eat. Right. Jimmy Crack Corn. State of New Jersey job announcements. There you go, Shimei. I thought Carrie class might do good with Uber driving or something. June seems to enjoy it. You might try that, Carrie. Man, that's hot. Wow. Shrimp is cheap in this area because it's all this stuff from overseas. Yeah, there you go. June's like Uber is great. I heard these little maggots meowing. You gotta stop putting those murder mitts into me. All right. We've known each other almost a year and you still behave like that. I saw when you were a fat little ball rolling around out here.
want that. Oh, it started raining again. What happened with Naomi? What happened? Free delivery with Prime from Grubhub for a year. Oh, that's cool. Standing at the door. Oh yeah, Kelly, thank you, honey.
Yeah. Oh, Rosie, come over here. What? So I think the rain is coming.
It's raining right now.
I think we'll get a break tomorrow. And Friday night, the new storm. And I think it's going to pound the week out. I don't know.
I'm gonna try to clean my van out tomorrow.
New York and Boston, all that, but yeah, snow.
Yeah. Well, they've had a pretty easy winter so far.
Because they get hit pretty good sometimes, like Chicago too, right?
Yep, that's it. Can you hear the rain, June? It's hitting the top of the tarp here, yeah. Just got back home from Rio. I think I'm ready to make a time machine. There you go. Where would you go? Elon Musk invents a time machine. Oops, I sent myself back to the Stone Age. Oh well. I hope you're good with a club. You're always jumping around like a moron.
Rosie is so pretty. Ringside great cat. She kind of prissy or something.
God, they didn't survive
Rosie,
the 14 degrees.
Let me see you. Rosie's very loving too. If you
Yes.
pet her, I'm sure she'll warm up.
Oh, I just do gradually to build trust.
Like, you know, it'll be domesticated. More friendly or something. Because she does let me pick her up. But sometimes she's moody and she won't come near me. But other days she'll do like, pick her up.
The new co-host. What did your boyfriend do? Did he take advantage of you? Just let us know. Alan Gentry will fix his wagon. I think our plants are doing pretty good here.
They put up these booths and they sell all these flowers and teddy bears and stuff like that.
Yum, yum.
In the rain, like, okay, you better...
We're gradually we're doing exercises in trust building here.
I want to support the people that, when we went to a different place, like, you got a store place got big rent, whatever. And when we would have went there, it would have been cheaper. riding around today. I'm not so good at bargaining basements and stuff. You should give me a hotel. Yeah, so we're like, oh, let me get it right. It's all
Yep,
local.
tomorrow.
I don't think they're Chinese flowers.
Yeah, I'm sorry that things didn't work out with your boyfriend.
Happens, you never know. Especially those apple trees that originate here in Taiwan.
Oh, here comes magic. You got to be fair and equitable. Oh. Yeah, when you reach a certain age, you don't really care anymore, you know? You thought I knew the name? Oh.
We won't be dropped. We will straight and true.
Listen to that rain. This is People's Liberation Army. Authentic. No, unfortunately, she had a miscarriage, which is not unusual for first-time pregnancies. So, kind of gave her a sad Valentine's Day, but making apple pie crust is nice. Yeah, I just found out the other day. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, People's Liberation of Macy's, yeah. She's a tough kid, she'll bounce. Why not give it a try? Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, it's a different world, Alan. That's for sure. This thing is the real deal, Elon Musk. This ain't no imitation. Looks like he bought it from Temu. No way. No way. This is the real deal, baby. Right there. I'll show you guys. Come on. What the hell's going on with this thing? This thing sucks. People's Liberation Army. Long may she wave. It says People's Liberation Army. Von Germingderen. This is no counter-revolutionary. Why are these things right up my nose? Back off.
Come over here. Rosie, come over here. Let me see you.
They're trying to stay out of the rain.
Rosie, we're gonna text you, pick you up.
I wonder where Patricia W. is tonight. Wednesday night at the club might be 50% off. Yeah, a lot of young women don't, they don't even want to get married anymore. Young men and women don't even want to get married anymore. What the hell, is that cat humping?
Prepping and senile and lonely as fuck.
Flashlight is terrible. Thank you, Shemay. June's like, I like my freedom and my space, baby. June's like, I still got my MySpace account.
Yeah, well, everybody here, it's the beautiful thing about it here. Everybody's got their own wants. I don't want anybody. Two hands to feel, do it yourself. I can imagine Naomi fixed that guy's wagon real good, right? Gave him the old hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more. Oh, man. The hell, that sprayed all over me. How did they turn out, Catherine? Or are they still in the oven? Hey, don't knock being a slob. Slobs are fun people. Easy going, right? You guys are funny. It's nice to watch you guys talk, right? I just sit here and enjoy my dinner. Harry Glass, what about the Uber Eats or something like that? Well, you know what I say. Love is blind, marriage is an eye-opener. You know, the bloom is kind of off the rose the first time your boyfriend or whatever blows one out in the bathroom or whatever. So tired of the rain living here. Amanda, hug and kiss. You'd like a guy that's a little out there, right? So tired of the rain. You're like a bespoke gentleman. I don't know why that noodle was horrible tonight.
horrible.
Before we could want to fuck with those ideas, we still, like, haven't done it lately. But we run and the close the way. Where you stuff from? I came down this year on my here over there. You know this now? The hammer of that. We were renting back there. You gotta give it a thing in the story. You have a real engagement for work for wonderful. You have silverware, you see something that's sacrificed. And then you have a grass and a pond. It's a pond, now it's all gated and stuff. So it used to be a big place. And all of it is in the garage. You can drive around it.
I don't know why that was so bad tonight, but it was terrible. Yeah, I had the right kind. I just don't know what the hell went wrong tonight. Maybe I added too much water. I don't know. No. We're about to surpass last year's rain total. With still another month or so, month and a half to go in rainy season. So. Sucks. But look at it this way, Kitchen Stadium's holding up beautifully. Right? Had no issues. We had one little tiny issue back here. But fixed it all up. Fixed it all up. Raindrops keep falling on my head. It's like a galaxy.
Oh, you know, blow that then.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for me. So I want to thank you guys for sharing Valentine's Day with me. We get to do it all over again tomorrow. So in the meantime, I want to thank my moderators for everything you do. And for the rest of you being here, I hope you had a good Valentine's Day today. We had a lot of laughs tonight, a good time. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please take a second to do so. It is very, very appreciated. Love you, Naomi, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, Kelly. Good night, Deb, Shimei, everybody else. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night.